So you see, didn't the two of them encounter the exact same situation throughout the day? But why did they see two different outcomes? So what's the difference? Did you notice that people nowadays are becoming more and more prone to emotions and often spiraling into negative thoughts? That's why so many healing houses have emerged to help people tap into their inner peace. I don't know if you noticed this. People nowadays are under too much pressure, especially the anxiety and stress from work, with life moving at a faster pace and less time for relaxation. Hi beautiful souls! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Belinda. So in this short video, I'll be sharing with you one simple tip to help you stop your negative thoughts and your negative emotions. Once you understand this tip, you'll naturally say goodbye to your negative thoughts and emotions. Actually, it's quite simple. You just have to watch your mouth. So why watch your mouth? Usually we express ourselves such as, I'm feeling happy today, I'm feeling annoyed, and I'm feeling awful, right? But have you ever considered this? The seemingly casual words that you use to express yourself daily is actually the root cause of your emotions. Because words have power, they are like a command given to your brain. Whatever words come out from your mouth, whatever you say, your brain immediately acts on it by searching for related information in your memories and begin to look for evidence in your current reality. In psychological terms, this is called the confirmation bias. You can write this down. So let's take a look at this example. Before you step out of your house, you're feeling lucky and you tell yourself, I'm so lucky today. Once you say that, your brain will instantly get to work. It immediately searches for evidence to confirm what you have just said. The next moment, you'll find your brain telling you, see, the weather is so good. It has been raining for days, but see, there's no rain right now when I'm going out. And the weather is just nice. On the contrary, let's say you had a fight with your family just before leaving the house in the morning. You're feeling awful and you're telling yourself, I'm so unlucky today. Why am I being picked on early in the morning? Once your brain hears that, it immediately searches for evidence to prove that you're right. Soon you'll find yourself thinking, why is the queue so long today? Why are there no available seats for me? How come it's so crowded outside today? What? The train is full and I need to wait for the next one? But I'm already running late. So you see, no matter the words you say is positive or negative, your brain will simply act on it and immediately search for evidence to verify for you that you're right. So isn't that scary? Our brains don't differentiate whether what we say is good or bad, positive or negative. Whenever we say something, our brains immediately start looking for evidence. That's why it's very important to watch your mouth. So if we look deeper into the power of words, the seemingly casual words that you say actually create two situations. Number one, they become your reality. Number two, they shape your future. So how do your words become your reality? It's like the example we discussed just now. If you tell yourself, I'm so lucky today, your brain will constantly find evidence to prove that you are right, and you'll feel very happy and lucky all day long. But if you start complaining the moment you step out of your house, your brain will also continually find more evidence and find more reasons for you to complain. Now let me ask you a question. How do your words affect you? Your words will affect your emotions, right? And then you'll carry these emotions no matter good or bad when dealing with the situation at hand. And these emotions influence your behavior in that situation and ultimately bring about the outcome. And you can write this down. This is called self-fulfilling prophecy in psychological terms. And this explains point number 2. Your words shape your future. Therefore, we need to be very aware of our speech every single moment. In Japan, people believe in the power of words. Have you heard of this saying before? Whatever words that came out from your mouth is an energy by itself. Words carry energy. If it carries positive energy, it will affect your reality positively. And if it carries negative energy, it will affect your reality negatively. So to understand the concept clearly, let's quickly go through this simple example. I have two main characters, James and John. James and John, they are colleagues and they live in the same neighborhood. Today after work, they both forgot to buy dinner. And when they reached home, they realized they only had instant noodles left. James, who is always very positive, said, "Wow, how lucky! I still have instant noodles to eat at home." John, who is always very negative, said, "What? I only left with instant noodles to eat at home? Why?" So at that moment, positive James felt very happy and grateful while eating that bowl of instant noodles. Even though it was just a bowl of instant noodles, he felt very blissful. On the other hand, negative John complained about why there's only instant noodles left to eat, and that bowl of instant noodles became even more tasteless. And that evening, when they wanted to take a shower, but they realized the light in their bathroom was no longer working. Positive James said, "Luckily this light lasted for 5 years before burning out. I'm so grateful." And Negative John said, "What? Why this LED light burn out so soon?" So now they had no choice but to drive out to get a new light. They both went out at the same time, but because the nearest supermarket was closed, they had to drive a little further to a convenience store. On the way to the convenience store, Positive James said, "How lucky, I still have a convenience store for me to get a new light." Negative John, as usual, who likes to complain a lot, he said, "I still need to drive all the way to that convenience store. It's so far away." Does it remind you of someone you know, someone who is always complaining? As they continued driving, they noticed workers repairing the road. Positive James said, "Wow, it's already so late and they are still repairing the road. It's not easy and they are really hardworking. Big respects to them." Negative John, on the other hand, began complaining again. "It's already so late and they are still digging up the road, causing traffic jams." And this was how he complained all the way back home. Finally, they returned home with the new light, and after taking a good shower, Positive James lay on his bed and felt that although today was a challenging day, but it was also a fulfilling day for him. Negative John, however, felt that today was an unlucky day for him. Not only he didn't get to eat something good, but the light had to burn out when he wanted to take a good shower. Why did all these things happen to him on the same day? He was so annoyed and frustrated, and he didn't feel like going to work the next day. All he wanted to do was to rest. So you see, didn't the two of them encounter the exact same situation throughout the day? But why did they see two different outcomes? So what's the difference? The biggest difference between them is the words they use. One always speaks positively while the other one always speaks negatively. How does this affect them? This affects their emotions, their feelings, how they feel about the situation in front of them, and the kind of filter they use to see through life. Can you imagine what will happen to them in long term if this continues? Positive James, who views everything positively, will be led into a cycle of positivity. He uses positive words every time, and therefore he always carries positive emotions, which in turn motivate him to take positive actions, leading him to positive outcome. On the other hand, Negative John will be caught in a negative cycle due to the negative words he uses every time. His negative words contribute to negative feelings, leading to negative actions, which resulted in negative outcome. And the negative outcome triggers him to use negative words again, and so on. So if this continues over a long period of time, one becomes a very positive person who carries a lot of positive energy and always uses proactive approach in doing things. The other one becomes someone who is very negative and tends to become anxious or depressed easily. So do you think it's important to watch your mouth? Let me know in the comment section below. If you think it's important, type "watch your mouth is important" below to let me know. So the next time when you are about to speak, be very conscious about what you are saying. Practice and make it a habit to always use positive words, and you'll perceive life through a positive lens. Remember, everything is through accumulation. Keep practicing, and if you look back after maybe half a year, you'll see how far you come. If you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, and don't forget to share this video with others who may benefit from it as well. Please also comment below to let me know where you're tuning in from, because it's always nice to know. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification button next to it, because I'm dedicated to make videos to help you stay positive and become a better version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Namaste.